Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first stream of Siege for ECAC this season, but second week. Today we have Freed-Hareman University versus Oklahoma Christian University. I'm your caster for today, Damian Watt. You all know me, probably. We are already right into the action with, let's see, OC banning Habana. Fair ban there. Let's see what we're going into next. We are on Clubhouse, naturally. New reworked Blackbeard gets put back to Bay. So unfortunate for him, but it'd be how it be. Even that I say new, but it's really been a month, but new for ECAC. Mira's gone. Last week was a bit of a skerfuffle for things all over the place. So hopefully this week ECAC streams all over will be problems sorted out. We should be fine. I'm here also with Beldia behind the scenes, so we can have a cheer for them. And there goes Kaid. All right, round one. For those who don't know, let's see, this is Freed-Hareman's first year in esports. Their first season doing Rainbow Six, of course, at that, which they weren't even planning to do, but they did did get enough interest, and so they have formed a team. And we will see how things go. So, basement start. A lot of shotguns around the board. I did look at the patch notes. They did buff shotguns, mostly. There was some damage drop off junk, but overall, I think it was mostly buffs. The normal vertical setting up here. Looks like why are we in central server? Looks like they may have some arguing to make about server, but we'll see how that goes for them. I'm just a man behind the scenes, so I have very little interaction with this. Default cam, not spawn anything as of right now for them. I think it pops boost and they charge in. Taking the garage control with ease. Goes uncontested. However, they should have rushed relatively close. Let's see. Ghost keeping a very focused eye on that direction, which is good. Good to see. Oh, I looked away for a second, and Ghost has been taken down, but not out. From the damage, I have to assume Kita, but I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe Dex. I don't know. There goes Loot falling from Rush. Everyone's getting an important phone call. Minute left. Gun stuck in the wall. Classy. Sashimi takes out Rush, finishing this up. There goes Dex. Slowly making their progress down these stairs. Ghost getting halted a bit. Sand's holding this tunnel nicely. Kita falls to Ghost. Jolas takes out Cran. Sashimi actually it's Sands who was in tunnel, right? And Tease gets rolled. So, and that is first round in FHU safe favor, I believe. A good start. Very methodical, very front to back, and good teamwork. They were relatively all together for the most part, each taking their points. You like to see it. I like to see tactical gameplay in my tactical shooter.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
All right. Attempt number 2 at the basement.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Looking to be a relatively similar, but not completely. We have a Valkyrie.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers objective.
A striker pick. A versatile utility that our recruit changes can do. I will apologize ahead of time if I do slip up in any way or if I sound quiet for too long, because my brain gets shot very fast. Speaking of getting shot, there goes Tease, the rush. Looks like we're going up. However, up does not get you into a basement. Usually going up doesn't get you into basements.
Their diffuser.
I'm sure there's some occasions where that can be the case. But we can go up to go down. Nice. Okay. OC taking control of this defense around now. Not letting them even into the building. Only 2 left for FHU. However, Sashimi does clear out rush. They're starting to make their way through the kitchen. It looks like they have to. Dex falls a little short. Okay, I wasn't sure if we dropped in or not. Oh my! I'm not sure what information they had, but we ball, I guess. Okay, we are... Walls are a myth, I guess. Astonishing. Oh. This is the A division, so I have to respect anything. Though I also don't know if there's any other divisions. But that's beside the point. I have limited information. There should be other divisions. I can't find them. I get limited information. Okay, no, there's 4 divisions, so this still would be like the top tier players, no matter what. But that was a very good round. You can see that they are relatively evenly matched, which is good to see. I don't like to see stomps, especially on stream. Say this is Group 2, Division A. Yeah, there we go. All right, where are we heading now? CCTV. That's pretty normal.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
Clubhouse in general is just normal. You know, that's... It's the bare bones basics of maps. It's the Dust 2. It's the Ascent. It's, you know, it is the default map in C disregard. So I have misplaced the stream on my end. There we go. In case I wanted to see chat. But no one said anything, so that doesn't matter. Alright. Dex liking this Fenrir, it seems, which is fair. I haven't said too much about the picks on attacker, so let's see. Yeah, those are picks. Good picks at that, I'd say. I'm a little out of tune. of Siege's meta, so bear with me. Watching for those peaks. I don't know why it took me long to figure out that word. Okay. Scoping around everyone. Oh, that open? I have to assume. I see debris flying, so I think they did manage to get that open properly. So the pressure is now on. Hell's being watched. Rush runs out and gets teased. Which, taking the gridlock out makes the area control obviously a lot more difficult. Once FHE would have gotten in there. Goes methodically, checking every corner. Don't know where anyone could be. Rush now takes out Sashimi and almost Cran, I'd have to assume. Or it might have been Kita. Kita's low too. Ghost is, however, creeping in. Rush takes out loot. Rush is taking everything right now. And apparently Rush still got one, despite might have been down, I guess. No, that was one. I don't know. Either way, another good round to watch. Okay. Bedroom gym. I wish I had a gym right next to my bedroom. I feel like that'd make everyone's lives easier if they all had gyms next to their bedrooms. You just work out excessively until your body can't take it more, and then you can just crawl on over to your bed, and then everything's good. You know? Anyways. Drones are running around like rats. Would have made the New York City analogy, but I thought that kind of wrote itself, so I'm not going to go further with that. However, I will say, if you ever go to New York City and you don't see a rat, you did not get the full experience. Alright. Oop. Spotted. Okay. Everyone making their way around. Opening this wall. They know there's people. At least they know at least Drolis is over here, so they definitely want to take control back. Not sure if they know about Rush, which would definitely be a detrimental situation if they don't. However, I don't know, the pre-firing doesn't necessarily mean anything. Cautious of every direction that can happen right now. They're aware. Sashimi is aware. But Rush is just as aware. A very nice timing swing on Cran. Pre-fire doesn't find anything. Dex finds loot. Can't get this angle, but are they aware of the one right next to them? Do they know T is right there? Good angle. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. To say the least. And they find the last. Wow. Rush is literally just rushing these downs. These rounds down. Had to think about that one a second to make sure I said that right. Okay. Back to the basement. And we'll see. They are liking the gridlock. I understand why they get to gridlock for once they get control of the area because they know they are playing relatively off-site to certain degrees. However, they currently aren't taking the site just yet. So it's really hard to get the value off currently. But we'll see how things go. Okay. Grabbing the bees to flush them out.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Since Thorn is always fun. Nice, simple, free damage impression. My bird view right now. Well, I guess it just Rush, I think, is running out on them, and it's taken 2 at the cost of their life, but definitely the value is found, so can't argue with the results. Gorillas scoping around the top floor. Unaware that Tease is essentially right below them. I think that was the right one. Should be because it says their second floor. So I'm confused. I might not know the bodies of characters based on the outlines. Grand's droning around. Hopefully they're safe wherever they are. Oh. Ooh. Nicely done. I think Joel has made one footstep too loud and set off Tease's alertness. Stay there. Rightfully so, to be very cautious around them. And Cran has taken quite the hit for it. And takes the rest upon going down, while Dex falls elsewhere in the hallway, I think it looked like. So, let's see. Oh, ooh. Could not find the rest. All right. Last round of this side. These sides, I guess, more accurate. I'm not on one particular side. Back to CCTV. Pretty normal setup, it looks like, again. Keeps control of garage. Locks out the rest of the areas.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb.
Let's see. How would FH... What, in my opinion, what would FHU do to get this value? The drone work is fine. It's just OC seems to be very on top of that, so that doesn't cause issues. I'm getting a message. Okay. We will have a bit of this view for a bit. My observer has some Okay, yeah, that's fine. But no worries. Everything is fine. Rush is already rushing to find any blood they can. Patiently waiting. Oh, never mind. I'm a liar. No, not patiently waiting. Going downstairs. Okay. Well, let's look into the mind of the star of this game so far. What is this angle? This is actually holding. Oh, okay, I see it. Alright. I forgot to finish the point that I was trying to make earlier. How would FHU take this? I don't know. I think my siege knowledge is a bit weak right now in order to really give a good... Wow. So let me find Sands, which I assume had to have been the garage, because that's normally where the one I would have been. My game knowledge is a bit lacking right now to really ascertain a optimal game plan. Rush has plugged up that hole relatively, taking a little bit of damage for it. Still in either team's favor here. Really, they just have to get Rush. But we do have to acknowledge that Siege innately is always a defense-sided game. So, don't judge everything by one half. Pre-fire. Kita does find loot somewhere. I assume garage, that's where Kita is. Pre-firing. Sashimi finishes off Kita in a trade. Health's a little lower on the FHU side. The bees are sending Rush a little bit back. Pre-firing coming in. Perfect crosshair placement. Can't argue with the results. Already prepared for this one. Doesn't finish the see me off somehow. But prepared for tease. Time goes out. And that is the first half. It's 1-6. Well, let's see how we perform on the flip sides. 1-5. Sorry, I can't. I don't know why I said 1-6. I forgot how many rounds are in a half. I know it's the 7, and then I... Yeah, whatever. I'm sorry. Math hard. That's what happens when my job requires me to know the alphabet as opposed to knowing numbers, usually. Alright, where are we going? Basement Church. Seeing Malusi, Lation. I know Lation was... How long ago was that patch? The 21st was 2 weeks ago. I know Lation was nerfed a slight bit with their util. For whatever reason. I guess they must have been doing pretty well. Actually, I can probably actually pull up those statistics. I forget where I can see those statistics immediately. Here they are. They're at the bottom of the patch. No, they're not. I'm a liar. I'm blatantly lying. I do not have access to that information. Here we go. Yeah, they were the second most picked character behind Doc, so I guess Lacey was doing well. Oh, Sashimi has taken out Rush. Cost of half their health, coincidentally, was Lation. So that already puts FHU where they would probably want to be for this defense half round. What's the attack cider map or attackers looking like? We got. I can't remember her name. Brava? No, it's not Brava. Funny buzzsaw drone person that's now tearing up the entirety of the kitchen. Its effectiveness is, yeah, that there's no floor there anymore. Good pre-fire, decent damage, grenade. Ooh, indicator's a little weird. Ooh, sashimi. It's going back and forth between these two spots. Fortunately, it does fall. And can't do it all on their own. So let's see. Does Dex have to leave? No, Dex just get thrown out. A little low. Still heavily FHU favor this round. Drilla's trying to get down these stairs. Kita's still watching from the kitchen. Dex doing what they can from the tunnel, trading with Cran. However, Ghost comes in, or maybe it was Ghost. Hold on, a plant. No one realized that Kita dropped in and got plant down. Drilla's now works their way back up the stairs to have to watch from above. However, Cran does get Kita, and Kita gets teased. They are aware of the location of Drola's. However, they might be able to get this. That does put a damper on things relatively. In a falling fashion, denies the plan for a little bit, or diffuse for a little bit, but inevitably, FHU does take that round. Yeah, would be really brutal if Azami's walls completely deny dropping through those. All right. Looks like we're headed to bedroom gym next. Pretty standard looking with Castle and Malusi. Bandit tricking for the wall. Can't go wrong with a Rook. Honestly, you can run Rook every single round and I won't say anything bad about it. He does his job. Interesting picks from OC right now. Okay, no. Switching to Ash. Ash and Sledge. A little fast-paced, especially because now that Sledge is, for whatever reason, a 2-speed. I understand why... Oh, yes, that's a good Valcam. I like that. Certified Valkyrie main for defense will comment saying, yes, that is a good cam. What was I saying? Flores. I love Flores. Sledge. Right. That's what I was saying. I understand in gameplay execution, yes, he should be faster because he's similar to Ash in the fashion of break a wall down and get in there. So it makes sense he's not 3-speed. But Rush does find Cran somewhere. Let's see, Rush is in construction, so kind of curious what happened. All right, this grenade's coming through. He's taking lots of damage from. Okay, I think I see what's happening. Rush is doing whatever he wants. He is now taking 4 out of 5. He wants this last one. I don't think he knows where it is because Droll has found it instead. A flawless round. There's just so many locations having to be held right now. All right. Match point for our first map. Still can go either direction. We don't call it quits. Flores, I especially when it comes to Clubhouse, I say is very good for specifically cache CC. So
Defenders, protect your bombs from
that's
being
looking
defused.
pretty good. I think I want to say this round probably revolves around how good they keep control of the garage, which currently they don't have util denial for it per se. Well, actually, since we have a collie coming out, maybe it's more of the CC room itself, as opposed if maybe it's more wall control as opposed to the garage now. Then, if they don't lose the wall, they don't lose it all. Words to live by, metaphorically. Because the walls we put up in our lives, something, I don't know. Alright. Ow, 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 ow. The sacrifices we have to make to get the wall. However, it does get tricked. Unfortunate. Not exactly sure where that happened. But let's see. So Drolis gets teased. Someone else gets rushed. Evened out the round. Dex is in there relatively. Drolis does find Sashimi with the snipe. I'm not really sure what just happened there, but Dex gets Ghost. But Loot gets Dex. Gex. Not Gex. Kita was in there. But Kita is now out of there. Permanently. Sands and Drills moving into the garage as best they can. Not sure how that's not getting Drills, but I won't argue potential that the indicators. Oh, you can definitely see the tip of the head. Oh! Lude's big helmet actually is a helmet. Kidding. That ain't bulletproof. Okay. OC's definitely considering their options in order to get in there, waiting. However, Kran is peeking too much, taking a lot of damage there. Loot's also very low. The oppression is starting to move towards Loot more now. Take these stairs away. Drops it right onto them. Kran left to fend for themselves. Plant is going down. Kran does finish off Drolas. Are they fast enough to get this? No. Creeping in. Sands does close that round out. Definitely got spooked a bit there. You can see by the reactions be like, oh, dang. All right, and that is our first map. That's a very good map, I'd say. Pretty good map. I don't know the rest of the maps yet, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. Rush with 18 kills, almost dropping 20. Because that's how math works. Thank you. I'll be here for more math lessons after the stream. Please actually do not message me asking for math lessons. All right. We are going to Chalet, it looks like. We have lost someone on the FHU side. I don't remember names already because I have short-term memory. to a certain degree. So, Mugo, sashimi. I promise it's nothing against you. I'm just really bad at remembering things. I don't know. I'll remember in a quick segment. Tease. Seen tease. Maybe a swap out, or maybe just some issues. We will see. I wasn't really keeping an eye on pings or anything in that round, so I will say both teams have rather large-ish rosters, so they definitely have the options of swapping around. And nope, Tease is back, so looked like just a little bit of delayed issue. FHU is starting defense side this time, which is obviously a lot more favorable. With that knowledge in play, as I also said, this game is very defender-sided always. I have to assume that Clubhouse was OC's pick, and inversely that FHU picked Chalet, which I wouldn't, but to each their own. I just don't like Chalet. That's a personal thing. Though I don't really know what maps are in rotation right now. I can quickly check for everyone's knowledge because we didn't do a stream first week, so having that knowledge given to everyone might be a little nice. So let's see. That's the rule book. It should be in the rule book. Oh, it just wasn't loading. Okay. Let's see. Bank, Border, Chalet, Clubhouse, Consulate, Cafe, Lair, Nighthaven, Skyscraper being on there is weird, but I know for a fact no one in their right mind is going to pick Skyscraper unless they are really pocket picking that to throw people off. OC sends Blackbeard back to Bay again. I'm going to keep making that pirate joke every time because it's a little free. Yo ho ho. Another shield sent away. We don't want shields, it seems. But shields, I don't know. On Chalet, I like Blackbeard on Chalet, although that was old Blackbeard. I don't know how he fares on current version, but I don't know. Montaigne on Chalet, I don't think is the biggest of issues one would have to deal with, but we'll see. Kaid, very normal ban, you know, limits the denial pressure. And Mira, because it's Mira. One ways and all that. All right. Back to talking about maps, though. What map would I pick? Border, Bank. Maybe Console on a good day. Cafe, I have hesitation towards. No, Coach did say tease in chat earlier. I'm sorry. I wasn't reading chat. I do just have a awful, awful memory. All right. Where are we starting? Over here. Second floor. Gotcha. Okay. Pretty good looking setup. Always love to see Goyo. Goyo's just a very fun operator with good pressure. In my opinion, what it really forces attackers to switch to like Twitch or something to get rid of them. However, it doesn't look like they saw it per se. I don't know for certain. Either way, that or they're just not respecting the Goyo enough here. However, Sans does find Ghost through the window. which will make this first defense round a little rougher. That doesn't work, Dex. You know that. Rolls with Happy Feet while Rush finds Sashimi. I really hope that I'm saying these right. I hope that's supposed to be sashimi. Please correct me if I'm ever wrong. Nick's looking for anything. Patient. Sand's breaking the wall open. Or not. Unsure. Grand keeping from the bottom. Don't think anyone's watching this except for that drone right there. Sands does find T's, however. This is a good angle to hold. If they don't go any further, this is really good. However, the plant is going down. I don't know if anyone's watching that. Cran does find Sands, though. Gets traded up by Dex, who jumps right behind them. And Kita finishes it off on loot. And that's the round. Good, very good angle, honestly, on that rotate. Well, I'm doing so well. I haven't slipped up verbally at all yet. We can all thank me for that one. Anywho, back to where we just were.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
See Deimos coming out. Very aggressive. Very assertive. Not very safe. I wouldn't say that. It has to be another A word. Awesome. Very awesome. And there he goes. I've willed it out of existence. Rather similar setup the first round, minus the Goyo, switching to Legion. I honestly don't know the proper pronunciation. I switch between those two every time. So, bear with me. Because of how the fighting goes, I really don't want them peeking out here. Honestly, I feel like Solas would be a good investment. I feel like OC has really, really good drones that FHU isn't respecting enough. However, let's see. I already forgot who got that kill, but Sashimi falls. We want this, but it gets tricked, inevitably. and then they're forced to stare for a bit. Think about their actions. Ooh, Dolus does, however, find loot. So they now can take this without any issues. Ghost running circles in the bathroom. Rush finding T's. Rush finding Gran. And Rush finding Ghost. Flawless round for OC. Oh my goodness. You do have to respect the absolute it's not even not necessarily the crosshair placement, but like the game knowledge and preparedness for each of these angles that Rush is prepared. Like Rush gets a kill somewhere and immediately looks to a separate angle where they know someone could potentially immediately peep around, so they're prepared for it. So you have to respect that level of gameplay. Osa, very good for basement pushing. Grim switching to Grim. Tactical move. Can't argue with that one. Switching from Bs to Bs. Maybe it's a lowercase b. I'm not funny. Defense still good here. Obviously Capcan is a very safe pick. When things are down, traps are always a reliable thing. However, I definitely feel like Goyo in basement here is a really, really, really good pick. Especially because it blocks off the drone hole over there as one option. Or maybe they Malusi'd it. I don't think they can. No, they can't. So, I don't know. Oh, they could have Azami'd it either. But if they did, it's not there anymore. So, Rush taking the stairs point while everyone else seems to be outside by the snowmobiles. Yeah.
Bomb located by attackers.
Trade it out. Wait, not trade it out. Wait, what just happened? My brain is failing to... Okay. Hi, Cran. Rush running around at very little health and still managing to find what he wants. But, you know, that's just Ash gameplay. I don't know if that's Rush or if it's Ash really here. So Tease and Loot left to defend. Plant is going down. Tease falls down to Rush. Someone's running the gauntlet of utility. Another flawless round. Dex finds loot there. Oh, it was Dex that was running the gauntlet. Wow. Not sure if they were just prepared for that angle in general. It just already saw the arm sticking out a bit and was ready for the swing. But nice. Just nice. That's what I have to say. All right. What are we gonna do here? What do we got? Master bedroom again. Alibi. That is an interesting alibi art. I couldn't even register that as being alibi. Damn, I haven't seen alibi in forever. I honestly can't remember the last time I've seen alibi pick, so I'm actually really interested in this, to a point where I forgot alibi existed. I do like alibi specifically on Chalet, because there's a lot of areas where you don't see the floor before you can see the person at all. Like, you can even, like, put one in the bathtub. You can put one right there, obviously, in front of that normal push spot that they have been trying to take control of. Also, besides for that, Sashimi, finding these drones is very important. I'd like to see that, because that has been one significant downfall to them, I'd have to say. Lion doesn't find anyone with that. Everyone's patiently waiting the statue. Or like a hologram, I guess is a better analogy we can make right now. Holograms don't move. At least these ones don't. Escape. They did not escape. The drone was probably sacrificed for the greater good. Something's breaking somewhere. Sands definitely broke. Probably the second floor wall. Oh. The real alibi has been spotted. Another lion drop. Rush does find that. Luke gets the trade. Nice. However, it costs half their health. A little over more, honestly. Forced to run around rampant down
Attackers
here.
dropped the diffuser.
Goes find Sands. That's another good cam. I respect that. That's one I also do. I like putting ones up in that general area. Not necessarily that spot in particular, but like up there on that side is good. However, the rest of Loot's team has
Attackers
fallen.
recovered their diffuser.
And I feel like it's AI. Oh. Nearly forced to move. Not sure if that drone saw anything.
Attackers are active.
Well, too late now. Okay, plant goes down. The timer has started for Loot to get over there. However, the bees have spotted them. However, Loot has spotted Dex inversely. I think inversely is a better word to use there. Drolas has a long angle to this hallway to watch, so prepared for that. Round 5. Coming right up. Considered the basin for a bit. We're going back to the master bedroom. Because these bedroom ones are a lot closer, it seems. So I feel like they are working out how they want to do this. They are getting closer to the solution to this puzzle.
Need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Which seems to be mostly keep them out right now with things. Which is fair. If they can't get on site, usually they don't win. I speak from experience. Let's see. Ying coming in. Amaru, I think was her name. It's been a while. Akali. We'll see what they're cooking. We will see what OC is cooking in this kitchen. Disclaimer, the kitchen is below the site. So, I am so not funny. Moving on. As I said, keep them out. Relax. The debris seems to be spooking Tease a bit. Because this map is, or the game itself is just funny. Rush is already wanting to take names. About to chuck that through a window and start doing what they want. A little bit of damage hits Kita. They are in there with smoke as well. Honestly, and Sashimi knifes Rush. Cran gets Drolas. It was very bold of them to just drop in like that. However, they are getting the plant down. They can't find... Oh, no, the plant has been denied. It was very bold of them to just rush in like that, considering, as I said, FHU just wants to keep them out. They are in the site. They are not elsewhere. So, they're prepared for this. Loot gets Dex, so it is now down to Sands, whose location is probably given away now with the amount of gunfire being shot. But who knows? We're taking the scenic route through the basement. Gonna work our way up. I don't know who necessarily has first contact from here. It's Loot. That's Ghostlink. I thought that I read the wrong stairs. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this. That's fine. But yes, they are now seeing the vision. They know it is not impossible. We are adapting. One must always adapt to overcome. Alright. No Azami this time, but Goyo in place. Still a lot of walls set up. Let's see. Attackers. We're liking this Grim. It is fair. Grim's funny. He was really bad on release, which I thought was very funny. But he definitely does a lot more now. He has found his place in team compositions. Alright, let's get right into this. Cran running around. Might be trying to find a pick. It looks like. Sorry, yawning. Early peak pick. Taking control of this upstairs. Which I don't know if we want to risk this. Sashimi also a little bit upstairs. Still think staying on site is the more safe thing to do here, but if they get theirs, you can't argue with the results. So we will just let them play it out. To which Drola's does win over this, costs a lot of health. Sands is very low. And elsewhere, grenades flying. Sands finds T's. Loot is down, but not out. Plant is down, which I didn't notice. My bad. I think Keto was putting that down. Loot's back up, because we do have the Rook means. Cran gets Dex, coming back down the stairs, looking around. Doesn't seem entirely sure where they came in from, it seems, because they looked immediately to the right. But it's alright. Unfortunately, they had to vault over into that rotate, so they lose the advantage that they had there. We are now switching sides. Another 1-5-half? Yeah. Yeah, another 1-5. It's true. That did happen. Okay, we are going bar gaming room actually for the first side for OC, so that'll be interesting. Warden's coming out. Not sure how necessary that is. We haven't seen like any. I've seen like maybe a couple flashes thrown. Obviously, like Ying hasn't really been picked once for FHU, but we'll see. Rush just might like the guy with glasses. He's a cool guy. A friend of mine's uncle works in the Secret Service, so it's in my head canon. Warden is based off of him for no reason. That's just my head canon. At least when he tells stories, I think of Warden. Like I envision that as the person. Anyways, Frost iconically picked here. We have early peak being drawn out. However, doesn't seem to be finding anything. Roll is taking control of this bar stock. Starting to work through our front. We got a buddy system going. 2 and 3 is. Can you imagine if Siege was 6 players? They could do 3 buddy systems. You know how much I would change? That would obviously change the game in immense ways. Don't get me wrong, but no, just think about it. Dex is ready for these shadows. They're aware of the presence. Oh, Rush is low. What happened to Rush? No one else is low unless it's Ghost. Who knows? Either way, as I said, Dex is ready. Dex wants this. You're getting a little antsy, honestly. Oh, maybe they get it. Nope, Sashimi actually wins that. Astonishing. Health goes back up, but Finka. say only astonishing because of the angle that it was at. So I thought it'd be more in favor. Drollis finds Ghost. Sand's really low. No more heals to come in. Cran has stepped on a trap, it sounded like. Kita kills Cran. Brain. Lagging. Okay. We're good. Tease has alerted Rush. We'll see how attentive they remain to that. Nope, they are dropping down because they definitely heard the gunfire down here. They're looking for Sashimi, and they do find Sashimi. Tease gets the trade, which they relatively know where Tease should be now. So, yep, and then Kita does peek up in time. The 8th round match point. Match point. Oh yeah, match point. Okay. This may be the final round of our game, or we get to see more excitement. Let's tune in and see what we have. Warden, Goyo, Mute, Zami, Lion, Finka, Sophia, Gridlock, Twitch, Tub. I'm not attempting that. That's Tub. That's Tub God. I don't have it in me to try to attempt pronunciations. Very important to shoot these because, yes, you can put util in there, I guess, is one thing. I like to hide in it because honestly, you get relatively deep angles on that, on those locations. Loot switching up. Kind of interested to know what was happening right there in that garage, but oh no. Oh well. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I said oh no. I work nights. I sleep before these. I'm sorry. Tease and Rush, I assume. Heavy damage both directions. Yes, it was Rush. Rush does win it out in the end. It is now repositioning to find more blood. Wow. However, you cannot impact a frag grenade. That'd be a very funny interaction. I don't think it would accomplish anything. I mean, you might be able to do it, but I feel like it still obviously blows up because it's a frag grenade, so nothing you do about it, but definitely not what they wanted to see there. I think that should get the wall open. Unless there's more mute jammers to be had. Unless they didn't get the mute jammer, but I'm pretty sure it did. Ooh, unlucky. Ever so slightly. But Sashimi does find Dex. Ghosts trying to work their way down these library stairs. Rush. Still looking around. Awkwardly misses Sashimi, I think. Or was that Ghost? I don't know. I just know it's not loot. No, okay, it was Sashimi because Ghost is being snuck upon by Rush. Oh, their gun. This might. Okay, yeah. The awkwardness that the gun's scope technically made them lose the advantage there. Rush still wins in the end because it's Rush, I guess. But yeah, this game's funny. And Loot taking 2 names with them. They're not giving up. However, right around that corner, an ace from Rush, and that closes out Week 2 A Division. Group 2, gaming, Freed-Hareman University versus Oklahoma Christian University, best of 3. Other things I can say that are information given to you. I will say it's